Well, it seems they added some kind of crazy new boss in patch 1.1.1, November 30th or December 1st, I guess. I don't know. So there's this insane boss that spawns around the world now, drops a super rare item, and they did not mention the patch notes, so it's not their stealth change or whatever. This one's pretty funny. I feel like this should have come out a week ago, but alright, it is what it is, and honestly, I'm a big fan. It's pretty funny. Alright, so let me pop this up on the forums, okay? So, hold on a sec. This is none other than Turkulon, Feathered Avenger of Death, level 66 Elite. So there's a forum post about it, Turkey raid boss, and here's all the information we have so far. So this guy, he found in Brightwood. Tosh immediately replied with the Revenge of the Turkeys, and then we have screenshots. So it drops monstrous turkey leg, which I actually bought one for 5,000 coins just to show you guys, and then you can make roasted monstrous turkey dinner, which increases con by 1 and luck by 0.15, which is like nothing, but there's something about that, though, so that might not be accurate. It might not be accurate, so, I'll get on here. Let's look at some spawns, so before we get to that, I'll get to that in a minute. We're actually going to test it here in a second. I paid 5,000 coins to test this, because all the turkeys were dead. I ran every single spawn, they weren't there. So, and I have a lot of theories to talk about how to get this thing to spawn. It actually, I don't know, we're not sure yet on a lot of things. I asked a lot of questions, I've done a lot of research, and we're going to expound on that for a second, but for real fast, in case you want to camp one of these spots and try to figure it out. Here's all the different places people have found them so far. We got right here in Brightwood, south of the settlement. We have, this is north of Morningdale, like north of the settlement in Morningdale. And then this is between Morningdale and Restless and Weavers, right there. And then this one is to the west of Windsward, which is right by the main story quest in the beginning. And then, let's see if we got any other spawns that people posted. We got south of Windsward, apparently. And then we have same kind of place between those three, but slightly different in Morningdale, Reekwater, and all that. And this one is north or south of Everfall, southwest of Everfall. And so I think that's everything that people posted here. And then we had another reply from Tosh. Can we get a hint whether these respawn or not? And he posted this GIF, which I assume means yes. Yes, they can respawn. Okay. So then we get into some theories here as to what is happening and how to get them to spawn. Okay, so I went to each of those spots that people had marked, and there was no turkey. At some of them, though, there were people standing there waiting for it to spawn, and I asked them questions. And in each case, they had been waiting there for over 2 hours since they killed the turkey. So the turkey either has an extremely long respawn time, like 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, something like that, or it could also be that there's a mechanism to spawn the turkey, which is what I'm very suspicious of. And it could be wrong on this. It could just be a normal respawn, and there's lots of different locations and stuff. But I'm starting to wonder if it's based on killing turkeys. So it might be like, I'm going to test it later today, and also you guys can go test it too if you want. And if you guys want to help try to figure this out, leave comments and things. I'll try to make a follow-up video if we can ever pinpoint how this all works, mechanically. But I'm going to go to Moonshade and kill a bunch of turkeys for like an hour later. And I'm going to see if I can get that thing to spawn based on killing turkeys, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be that way or not. It might just be a solid respawn. So you could always hang out here. There's a whole bunch of people hanging out here. There's apparently could spawn there. Let's go over these spawns again. And then we're going to go over the actual food. I actually bought one. So right there, and then north of Morningdale's confirmed, and south of Brightwood, right there was where apparently there was one. And they've been all over the place. Okay, so I bought one of these things. It's in here somewhere. The monstrous turkey leg. I'm actually going to blow 5,000 coins eating something and then not even using it, just to see if it's a UI bug. Because right now, if you go to make it, it says 0.15% luck and 1 con, which maybe, because it uses 0 cooking, but it uses a kitchen tier 5, so I don't know if that's accurate or not. And apparently on one of those database websites, it shows it as like 30-something con and 0.5% luck, or 5% luck, not 0.5, but 5% luck. So I'm going to make one of these. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get that 29% chance to craft additional items, though. And I didn't. Unlucky. So there's 5,000 coins. Alright, I'm sure in a few days it'll be worthless. So we got the... Oh my god, where's it at? There it is. Roasted monstrous turkey dinner. Oh, it's different when you look at it in here. Oh, so it does give 33 and luck by 5%. Okay, so that's weird because when you go to Here, let me double check this. Let's look at this together. So when you go to the trading post and look at it, it shows the other one, I'm pretty sure. So monstrous turkey dinner. Yeah, right here it says calm by 1 and luck by 0.15. But here, this makes me wonder, is it because I crafted it, and if you eat your own, is it like that? Or do I have to, I don't know, okay? There's something to this. So I guess I don't need to eat it then. I guess it actually is 33 and luck 5, which is great. Then I can hopefully sell it back and get some of my money back. So that is what it's going to be. It's nothing too insane, but it's definitely very interesting. 5% luck could definitely help out a lot in certain situations, assuming there's not a luck bug, which I'm suspicious of after. There's a lot of talk about luck bug, and it's like there's a sweet spot and stuff and all this, and I need to do more investigation. I'm still trying to get answers on that. If you have any info on that, be sure to comment about that. So I got a few things to say about this. First off, this is one of those times where, finally, if you are on a low pop server, you are lucky, because on a high and medium pop server, it is borderline impossible to kill one of these things because there are so many people hunting for them right now. Although eventually in a few weeks, people will get bored probably, and it will be a little bit better. Although those items are probably going to be worth a lot of money forever, at least a few hundred, because bonus loot luck, that's pretty freaking cool. Which brings me to my next point, which is, I don't know if loot luck actually stacks correctly. Every percent that you add on to is going to make a huge difference. So you know there are going to be people out there who want that really, really bad. So this does create a whole system, a whole ecosystem that people will want to use. I also want to say, unfortunately, I could not get a turkey and fight it to show you guys because I'm on a high pop server and there are like 20 people camping each one, and apparently it's like a multi-hour respawn, or it might be the mechanism I talked about. So unfortunately I don't have footage of it. I saw a video where someone had fought one, and they are level 66 elites. You will need friends. It is borderline impossible to solo it because it does hellacious damage. So it is a full-blown level 66 elite. It is dangerous as hell. So if you want to take it down, you're going to need to get people together and actually get a group. So if you're on a low pop server, you're actually going to have to get a group together to do it. You can't just solo it. Now, because of the spawns being completely random as it seems, again, my high suspicion here is that it has something to do with killing turkeys. So I even saw another update since I just started recording this of one being found right here. And one thing, when I went to every single one of these areas, there's one thing that all of these areas had in common. Every single one of these areas had turkeys at them. You know, another mechanism it could be is that a normal turkey could spawn in as Turkulon. It might just be you kill turkeys, and randomly when a turkey respawns, it can respawn in as Turkulon. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? There's so much unknown. So I'm still trying to collect information. If you have more information to share about this, either comment or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and try to help me figure this out so I can make a follow-up video on how to farm these correctly, or how to make them spawn, or what the spawn rate is. If there's more information, I'll make a follow-up video at a later date. Also, if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe. I always post helpful New World news, New World information, and New World guides and stuff on this YouTube, usually at least once a day. So if that sounds useful to you, consider subscribing. But that's it for Turkulon. That's all we know at this point. But that's what it does. It's definitely it's definitely worth your time to kill for that luck food. That's valuable food. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I wish they would add more fun stuff like this. It's these little things like this in video games that make them way more fun, at least for me. So pretty excited about this change. It's another stealth change, but it's definitely a good stealth change, and it is pretty darn funny. So if you want to, you can go get your friends and try to get out there and secure yourself a Turkulon monstrous turkey dinner luck food thing.